What if I told you Checo Perez is about to make the biggest move of his F1 career? Cadillac, yes, the car giant, is throwing down a $100 million offer, and the F1 world is scrambling. Teams are fighting to sign him for 2026. Why is Checo suddenly the hottest name in F1? What does this mean for Red Bull and the sport? This isn't just a rumor, it's a game changer, and it's happening now. Formula One is set to undergo its biggest transformation yet in 2026, with new engines, new regulations, and new giants entering the battlefield. But no one expected Cadillac to come in swinging like this. Backed by General Motors, Cadillac has teamed up with Andretti to bring American muscle into F1. This isn't a quiet debut, this is a takeover mission, and they want a driver who can lead a revolution, not a rookie, not a placeholder. They want Checo Perez. For years, Checo has been the underdog, the quiet fighter. From Force India to Racing Point to Red Bull, he's survived everything F1 could throw at him. Cadillac is reportedly building a blockbuster offer. They don't just want a driver, they want a brand, a leader, a symbol of defiance. Checo is all of that. His name brings sponsorships, fan bases, and the kind of veteran experience you simply can't buy. For Cadillac, this isn't just about lap times. It's about making a statement, a loud, undeniable one. At a Cadillac event during the Miami GP, things spiraled into frenzy. Checo showed up, and the fans went insane. Chants, cheers, even mock Cadillac livery designs with Checo's name splashed across them. The message? The people had chosen, and Cadillac took notice. What was meant to be a low-stakes promo turned into a thunderous vote of confidence. Fans don't just support Checo, they believe in him. And in an era where F1 is driven by data and emotion, that belief is power. It's momentum, it's market value. That belief also signals something deeper, a cultural shift in F1. Fans are no longer just spectators. They're shaping narratives, driving demand, and influencing multi-million-dollar decisions. And Checo, as the people's favorite, is right at the center of it all. Starting a new F1 team in 2026 won't be easy. There will be chaos, new rules, and growing pains. That's why Cadillac needs someone who's been through it all. Checo has raced under pressure, helped teams rise from the ashes, and proven himself over and over. He's not just fast, he's dependable. He knows how to guide engineers, manage development, and lead from the cockpit. He's the exact kind of driver a new team needs if they want to compete from day one. And let's not ignore the business side. Checo unlocks markets Cadillac desperately wants: Latin America, North America, and global fans who see him as a working-class hero in a rich man's game. Checo's name isn't just being whispered in Detroit, it's being shouted across the paddock. Other teams are reportedly preparing offers too. Audi Sauber is a clear contender. They'll need a reliable veteran as they step into F1's new era. Even midfield teams like Haas or Williams could throw their hats in the ring, hoping Checo's name can attract investors and transform their image. The bidding war is real. For the first time in years, Checo isn't waiting on a seat to open. He's the one being chased, and he knows it. In a sport where most careers fade quietly, Checo's resurgence is loud and defiant. It's a message to every young driver waiting in line. Experience still matters, loyalty still counts, and underdogs can still rise. There's one twist in this story. Colton Herta, Cadillac's dream American prodigy, fast, flashy, marketable, but there's a problem. Herta still doesn't have the required FIA super license points. That means he can't race in F1 yet, no matter how talented he is. So what's Cadillac's plan B? Simple. Build the team around a proven veteran while they work Herta into the system. Checo as the leader, Herta as the apprentice. Long-term vision meets immediate credibility. It's a two-headed strategy. And it makes Checo even more valuable. And let's be honest, Checo's ability to mentor without ego is rare. He's worked alongside champions, helped build winning cars, and never let the spotlight change who he is. That kind of leadership could define Cadillac's early years. Once the rumors started, the internet caught fire. Fans flooded Twitter, Reddit, and TikTok with support. Hashtags trended, edits rolled out, fan-made Cadillac liveries with Mexican flags were everywhere. And it hasn't slowed down. This isn't a minor wave, it's a tsunami of fan power. In modern F1, that influence matters. It gets sponsors interested, it makes team bosses listen, and it could be the final push Cadillac needs to seal the deal. Checo isn't just a driver anymore, he's a movement. Checo's Red Bull stint has always been complicated. He's delivered wins, played the team game, and defended when it mattered. But let's be real, it's Max Verstappen's team, always has been. With all the rule changes and new entries, 2026 could completely reshuffle the grid, and that means underdogs might finally rise. New teams, new rules, new legends. For Checo, this is a once-in-a-career moment. He could step into Cadillac and write a whole new legacy, not as a support act, but as the main character. A new team, a new beginning, a new chapter in the Checo saga. He could go from a driver once pushed out of the sport to the one redefining it. That's not just a career move, it's a legacy move, one that echoes through F1 history books. If this deal happens, it won't just be a comeback, it'll be a revolution. From almost losing his F1 seat in 2020 to being courted by brand new giants, Checo's journey is one of resilience, risk, and revenge. Cadillac sees it. The fans see it. Now the only question is, does Checo? Because if he says yes, we're looking at one of the most dramatic driver moves in F1 history. Should Checo Pérez take the Cadillac offer and lead America's Formula One takeover? Or is there still unfinished business at Red Bull? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button if you're backing Checo, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking F1 stories as we count down to the madness of 2026. This story is far from over.